You not New York if you don't dance when the call blasts. It's time to turn up the New York culture podcast. From music to culture to fashion lane. From the sports to the food to showtime on the train. And what's that? It's the New York culture podcast. And what's that? It's the New York culture podcast. And what's that? New York culture podcast. And what's that? It's the New York culture podcast.
Welcome back to NY Culture Podcast with your girl ANDREA Maria and your boy YALA.
Yo, what's good, y'all?
What's up? How's everything?
It's going good. We watching Yankee game right now, waiting for Judge to hit the 61st home run. Fucking Boston scared to pitch to him. Same thing yesterday with the Pirates. Freaking Yankees went off in the 8th inning, got my boy another at bat, and they walked him.
As of right now, he doesn't have another at bat. But if the Yankees, do their thing in the 8th inning, he probably come back.
Shit, they did what they did last night. They be lit. But they smacked Pittsburgh like 14-2, I think.
Yeah. And the night before was even better.
And Glaber hit 2 home runs in the 8th inning last night. Hot. My boy Harrison Bader still doing his thing since he made his debut with the team. But the night before was really the talk of the week so far.
Glaber is hot though. Yeah,
Glaber is at second hottest hitter on the team behind Judge. Judge is carrying us, but not right behind, but behind him is Torres. Yeah. Torres is on fire.
So we want to talk about that night where he hit his home run and John Carlos came in.
Yeah, so we was down 4, bottom 9. Judge comes up, hits his 60th.
Yeah.
60th home run. He joins Babe Ruth and Roger Maris with Yankees with 60 home run seasons. Mm-hmm. And he goes, hits the home run. Then we down 3. And I believe Rizzo comes up with a double. After the double, who was it that walked? Was it Glaber? Glaber walks. I think Glaber walks. And then after that, Donaldson. Could be Donaldson, if I'm not mistaken. Donaldson hits a single. And we got bases loaded for Stanton. And then Stanton, he's been struggling. He's been struggling as of late, so he was due for a big hit. And with the bat, he got the power he got. All he got to do is put a good bat on ball, and the results are going to speak for itself. So he was able to get it up over the fence, and we actually won walk-off grand slam. It was the stadium was rocking.
Yes.
And Judge had a curtain. The fans called for a curtain call, but he was like hesitant because we were losing, so he didn't really want to. He's a team player. He was saying he didn't want to distract Rizzo from his at bat, and he didn't want to do it because he was losing. But I think it was a well-deserved curtain call.
The stadium went crazy. If it was like the old Yankee Stadium, you would have felt that rocking.
Yeah, it would have been shaking.
It would have been shaking. Like, that's something I miss from the old stadium. Like, I don't think it's safe, but you can feel it. It used to be rocking.
And my boy is closing in on that triple crown.
Judge?
Yeah, as of right now, I'm not sure because of the game he's been getting walked. I don't know if Bogart's got any hits, but I know top 3 in the AL in batting average was Judge, Xander Bogaerts, and Luis Arias from the Twins. Is actually very, very good, really good hitter. It's close though. I think it's like 0.1%, like between the 3. But now, yeah, so my boy might get that triple crown. Nah, might.
It's MVP.
He gonna get that MVP
and triple crown.
And it's looking like he might get that triple crown too. And then hopefully we go and we win a chip, because that's the main goal.
And then he could be the MVP for the World Series.
But he's gonna get all them incentives that he had in his contract.
Oh yeah.
And then they put it in there. He had to be like World Series MVP. So they gotta pay my man. Either way, they gotta pay my man.
He gotta get paid. After this year, he has to get paid.
Or a shout out to him for betting on himself, going out there having a season of a lifetime.
So I don't want to throw like shine. Like, the thing is like, did that put the fire in you to give this season? Because, come on. Like, I'm not saying Judge sucks or anything. We all know he's good. But there's been times where you be like, yo, what's going on? And all the times he gets injured. Thank God he hasn't gotten injured this season.
Remember with Gito, he kind of felt like he deserved all that money. And it was like they didn't feel like he deserved that money. I think that was his moment. Like, word?
Yeah.
All right, but
That's when Jeter got 25 home runs. You know, he was in a home run hitter like that.
Mm-hmm. So, as of right now, I guess we just starting with Judge. His mass stats. So, 60 home run club in American League history. Roger Maris in 1961, Babe Ruth in 1927, and now Aaron Judge in 2022. Well, shout out CC Sabathia too.
Oh, I knew you was gonna say
CC Sabathia was out here. I forgot what show he was featured on. He said, "Yeah, Judge is my boy, but Ohtani's the MVP. He's the best player on the planet." And I ain't gonna lie. Any Judge post, I was tagging CC Sabathia, and I guess I wasn't the only Yankee fan doing it, because today or yesterday he put up a picture of as a shirt. Was it Chris Young? Him, if I'm not mistaken, it's him, Chris Young.
If that was Chris Young, I didn't even notice him. Definitely is.
It is him. Right. Yeah. It's him, Chris Young, and don't tell me, Cliff Floyd.
Yes, it's Cliff Floyd. Why he looks different?
Yeah, so Cliff Floyd, Chris Young, and CC Sabathia, they all three got the shirts that says, "Okay, Judge is the MVP." So put some respect on my boy's name. He was even liking my comments too on Instagram. He knew.
Yeah, he did.
He knew he was gonna get heat from Yankee fans. I'm like, come on, bro, you got a chip with us, and you ain't gonna be out here saying something like that.
That's crazy. And him and Judge are actually cool. Like,
yeah, but speaking of Ohtani, the Angels just got bumped for like the 7th, 8th season in a row, so no playoffs. I just
y'all got two of the best players, and y'all even making the playoffs.
Hard by accident. Yeah, so 7th, 8th season in a row that they're not making the playoffs, and they got Mike Trout.
They got two of the best players.
Shohei Ohtani, 2 MVPs, 2 of the very best players in baseball. It's kind of tough.
Not just 2 people can carry a team. That's why.
Yeah.
Because we say Judge is carrying a team, but how about everybody else? You got me.
Basketball,
yeah. Everybody else still contributes to it. You still have to pitch well for them to win, also. Because
you can hit all these home runs, but if your pitching stinks, they're going to be blowing games. And if your defense stinks, like the Pirates got the most errors in...
That was crazy.
They got the most errors in the MLB.
That's crazy. They look bad.
Yeah.
They look bad, for real. But you saw they had what? You saw that they have posted what Babe Ruth said when he got his 60th home run.
Let's see if somebody.
He said 60. Count them 60. Let's see some other son of a bitch match that.
Well, he matched it, bro.
He matched it, and he's a true Yankee. Because remember, Babe Ruth is not really a real. He's a Yankee, but you got him. He played with other teams.
Mm-hmm.
A-Rod, whoa. Judge.
That's your boy A-Rod.
Judge is a homegrown Yankee. So I feel like it's different. And it's in a different I feel it's a different era also.
I don't even think Roger Maris was a homegrown Yankee. I don't think so. If I'm not mistaken. Son looks like David Ortiz, right? Little mini Poppy on first base.
Like Big Poppy.
But now, yeah, so Andrea's fact-checking me to see if Roger Maris is a homegrown Yankee. If I'm not mistaken, he played for another team before the Yankees.
He played for a couple. He played for Cleveland Indians, Kansas City, New York Yankees, and then he went to St. Louis.
All right, cool. So, yeah, not a homegrown Yankee.
No.
But now, yeah, since we're talking about Aaron Judge, I guess it's the Aaron Judge segment of the show.
Just like we have a Bad Bunny one.
Yeah, Bad Bunny, Aaron Judge, that's top 2. But now, yeah, as mass stats, like I've just been saving mass stats. Since we're recording this on September 22nd, he's hit on the 22nd of these months. He's hit home runs. So April 22nd, he had 2 home runs. May 22nd, he had 1. June 22nd, he had 2. July 22nd, he had 2. August 22nd, my birthday, he had 1.
Oh, we witnessed that.
Yeah, he blessed me. He was out there. That's when we beat the Mets.
Mm-hmm.
And September 22nd, he doesn't have a home run because they don't want to pitch to my boy. And he's had a few pitches that he probably could have did something with, but he's fouled it off, or he was a little off.
Let's see. The Yankees, they like to rally.
Yeah, you never know.
We got 2 more innings. He could probably come back. He hit that home run in the 9th inning.
Mm-hmm.
The 6th.
Yeah, bottom 9th. He let off with a home run.
Yeah.
So yeah, some more facts on my boy. Was it Aaron James Judge?
Yes.
I only know that because of the call when he hit the home run.
Michael K.
Yeah, that's
Michael
the only
K.
reason.
Yo, I don't care. Michael K. got the best callings.
Yeah, that's the only reason I knew.
I get word. I would do word for word on the Jeter.
Yeah.
Michael K.
But some more facts on Aaron Judge before we move on. It's the Aaron Judge podcast. He's the first player in MLB history with 60-plus home runs, 15-plus stolen bases, and 90-plus walks. He's also the sixth player all time with 60-plus home runs. He has 11 multi-home run games. He's tied for the most in MLB history with Sammy Sosa and Hank Greenberg. That's so lit. He also leads the American League in home runs, RBIs, batting average, runs scored, walks, total bases, on base percentage, slugging percentage, OPS, and wins above replacement. No big deal.
He's doing his thing.
No big deal.
But I feel like what's bigger is like a different era, because when you had Sammy Sosa and McGuire go back and forth,
They was on the
steroids. Sammy Sosa got caught using a court bat one time, like, and then before that, like even the Babe Ruth eras, you don't know what they were doing. They wasn't checking them the way they check them now, so it's different.
Yeah, even the ticket sales are doubling. So like the secondary market, like the average prices, they've increased like 121% since he hit his 50th home run. So all Yankee fans are going to the ballpark to go and try to experience history. I was there yesterday. I was hoping I saw something. He had 2 doubles, though. That'd get the batting average up for the Triple Crown, but I'm selfish. I wanted to see the home run.
I need him to hit 65. So
yeah, I got to see him. One of my favorite players too, O'Neal Cruz from the Pirates in person. It's pretty dope.
He was cool. Did he make any errors yesterday?
Did he? I don't think so. But speaking of O'Neal Cruz, since he was visiting the Yankees, he was named after your boy.
Yeah, Paul O'Neill. Yeah, and they gave him a jersey. Yeah, and he spoke to Paul O'Neill on FaceTime.
On FaceTime. But he was speaking Spanish.
Who, Paul? He's Spanish.
No, I'm saying O'Neal Cruz was speaking Spanish.
He's to Paul?
And he was responding in English.
Remember who he used to play with?
I know, but come on, bro. If he's speaking to you in Spanish, replying, I want to talk, but reply to him in Spanish. But he took out the jersey, the Yankee jersey, and he kissed the number 21. I guess he's named after him, and I guess that's why he wears number 21.
He had said, if he was, Paul O'Neill like made a joke. He was like, if you was born in this era, they probably would have named you Aaron. And he was like, no, they probably would name you O'Neill. Like, he's still trying to like.
That's dope though.
That's mad dope. Paul O'Neill, my boy Paul O'Neill, they still got him broadcasting from home.
Yeah, right, because my boy not vaccinated. That's crazy.
They doing him dirty.
No,
He's sticking to his guns.
Right. So if hopefully he wins the Triple Crown, he'll be the first Yankee to win the Triple Crown since Mickey Mantle in 1956, and the only MLB hitter besides Miguel Cabrera in 2012 to win the Triple Crown since 1967. So historic season for Judge.
Miguel Cabrera. I always wanted Miguel Cabrera to come to the Yankees when he was hot, though.
Yeah, so you want to, I guess we could stick on baseball and then just pivot over to,
Yes.
To whatever.
Okay, friends comment.
To whatever,
So Lindor hit a grand slam the same day?
He did. He also hit a home run. He hit that home run on Clemente Day, wearing number 21.
Yeah, that was dope.
And then he hit a grand slam the other day. They want to be like us. They want to be hitting grand slams. When we hit grand slams, like.
Well, let's talk about Roberto Clemente Day. How about that?
Okay.
Why is it that only the Spanish players can wear the number 21 and no one else? That's like, you don't find it funny? Like, when it's Jackie Robinson Day, everybody does it. So why is it like that? Like, why are you excluding them?
They had the whole Mets team wear it though.
Yeah.
The whole squad wore 21.
But look at the Mets lineup right now.
Yeah, all the Puerto Ricans is like, yo, listen, we all win 21
They're gonna
today.
support. Yeah, so it's just funny. And I feel like it took mad years for Roberto Clemente to even get recognized like that, for them to give him a day. It was last year, the first year they started that. So it's like, it took out how many years? But can everyone use it? Well, Tampa, they had their whole lineup with Spanish players for that day. All 9 play.
Yeah, that was lit. Yeah, and they won. Dope. They cooked. I forgot who they was playing. They won like 11-zip. Oh, thanks to Chapman for coming in. You know, getting runners on, and then they took him out. Now Trevino is trying to work out of a bases loaded jam and 1 out. Yankees down 4-3 to the bum ass Boston Red Sox, who just got bumped out of the playoffs. Won't see them in the playoffs this year.
They should have been bumped out of the playoffs. I don't know what's up with Chapman. He.
I mean, at least he's back.
Yeah, he's back.
He was credited with the win for yesterday's game.
Yeah. My boy Severino did his thing. Severino pitched yesterday. Yeah. He was back because they had him on a 60-day thing, but they said they did that to get him like healthy for now, basically for the end of September in the playoffs. But yeah, back to Roberto Clemente. I just feel like it took them how many years to finally do that, and I like how they did it at Citi Field, and all the players who have won the Roberto Clemente Award was there. Roberto Clemente Jr. was there with his son.
They were both named Roberto Clemente.
So I guess it's Junior and the third.
In the third, I assume.
Yeah.
Some of the award recipients were there. I think it's Harold Reynolds,
Carlos Beltran, Carlos Delgado.
Back at Citi Field, Carlos Beltran.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of talks about Carlos Beltran.
Apparently, the Puerto Ricans on the team
want him.
They voiced, I guess, they want him back with the organization. I'm not sure what role, but
yeah,
because right now
even Buck Shaw said he would want him on his coaching team.
The manager's doing a hell of a job with the team, so I don't see him going nowhere no time soon.
Yeah, Buck Showalter's a dope manager though. But supposedly Buck Showalter said he would want him on his coaching team also. Let's see, but I feel like Carlos going back to Citi Field was big. My boy got some tough skin. Dope. I could tell you that. My boy got tough skin.
But speaking of Citi Field, Jacob deGrom out here making history as always. He's got 40 straight starts with 3 earned runs or less. It's an MLB record.
Isn't he having issues also with like paying him? I was hearing.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I was overhearing that like he's not getting paid what he's supposed to be getting paid. If that makes sense.
He's the best pitcher in the league. He should be getting tons of money.
Well, the thing is, where he's at right now, and supposedly he doesn't want to be there. Those are the rumors.
I mean, shit. I mean, they just clinched a postseason spot, so hopefully they can make some noise. And Scherzer just came back from injury too. He had a pretty good outing. That's when that win they got was his 200th career win.
Oh, that's
so it's pretty cool. What else we got for baseball? What else? We got all this stuff going on in the sports world.
What else is that? We just waiting for Judge to get 61.
Yeah.
Actually. 65.
And then Pujols is 2 home runs away from 700. Let's see which one happens first. Not yet, but Lindor. We didn't speak on Lindor. He has a career high in RBIs this season. He has the most home runs by a shortstop in
my boy's
franchise
doing his
history.
Thing. Francisco Lindor.
Yeah, but he said he want to win the World Series. He ain't really concerned with the personal stats.
That's the attitude they give all the majority
it's
of
that
them.
Judge shit. You ask Judge a question, he straight swerves it to the team.
He be on some Jeter stuff. Judge be on that Jeter stuff. He had to be studying him because he answers questions without answering them. He be on that Jeter thing.
Yeah, man. So, but yeah, before we get off of the baseball topic, I know we just been talking baseball. As you can tell, I'm very passionate about baseball. The rosters are being announced for Team USA. Mostly Team USA. Though other teams have like 1-2 players announced. Great Britain just qualified for the World Baseball Classic for the first time, I think. And Jazz Chisholm Jr. from the Miami Marlins, one of the most exciting players in baseball, is going to be playing for them. So I'm curious to see how they do. The USA team is loaded. Right now we got Mike Trout as the captain. We got Mookie Betts, Pete Alonso, Trey Turner from the Dodgers. I'm pretty sure. Who else we got? We got, if I'm not mistaken, we got Tim Anderson. We got Kyle Tucker from the Astros. They gotta start confirming pitchers. I want to see who's gonna be on their rotation.
But a lot of pitchers don't like two because it's right before the season.
Yeah, I'm curious to see.
Arms.
So yeah, definitely we got Trey Turner.
Edwin Diaz is doing it.
Trey Turner, yeah, for Puerto Rico, right? We got Trey Turner. We got Will Smith catching. Yeah, we just got a huge strikeout with the bases. Though, let's go. Will Smith's catching from the Dodgers. We got Trey Turner from the Dodgers. We got Kyle Tucker from the Astros. Tim Anderson from the White Sox. Mookie Betts from the Dodgers. It's looking like a Dodgers team. We got Cedric Mullins from the Orioles. We got Pete Alonso from the Mets. We got JT Realmuto, another great catcher. We got Bryce Harper. And we got Paul Goldschmidt at first. We got Nolan Arenado on third. I ain't gonna lie, the defenses are crazy for the squad. We got Trevor Story. Trevor Story committed. And, we got my boy Mike Trout as the captain. And we got Mark DeRosa, former MLB player, current MLB Network analyst. He's our manager for the squad. And then we got Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico. That's my team, but I don't know about this year. The way they played all the Cardinals. Carlos Delgado and Carlos Beltran, they don't want them a part of it, so it's like
it's not like one of them does a ton of stuff for Puerto Rico and gives back.
Exactly. So
yeah, right now for Puerto Rico, they got Javi Baez. Javi Baez is confirmed. Edwin Diaz is confirmed. Carlos Correa is confirmed. And who else? I think Lindor, right? Lindor's confirmed already. So I know Altuve is gonna play with Venezuela. I wonder if Miggy's gonna play with Venezuela as well. Yeah, Mark DeRosa is our manager for USA. Yeah, I don't see many other players announced. That's like all I was able to find for guys that are like announced and committed to play with teams.
Yeah.
Marcus Stroman.
Yeah.
Wasn't he playing with USA last time?
Yeah, and then he was being disrespectful. So it's like
playing for USA. Now you want to go play for Puerto Rico.
So you got Barrios.
Jose Barrios. He's committed to Puerto Rico.
Okay. Marcus Stroman, Hector Santiago, Jose de Leon, Alexis Diaz, Joe Jimenez, Jorge Lopez.
I think Jorge Lopez is from the Miami Marlins.
Edwin Diaz, we said that already. Seth Lugo.
Since we spoke on Beltran.
Lou Trevino.
We're talking about Puerto Rico. 28 games, 3 home runs, 19 walks, 316 average. Bad. He was 30 for 95, 14 RBI, 17 runs scored. He competed in the tournament for 4 times.
All 4 times because they only been out for that long.
So it's the first one that he doesn't participate in?
Yeah.
It's gonna be weird.
Oh, they weird.
But yeah, that's all I got for baseball. That was how long? That was the podcast. There we go, folks. We see y'all next week.
I put the timer into after we started talking about Judge. So
we see y'all next week.
Oh yeah.
Nah.
Then where we going into? You got sports. Just do the sports. Finish the sports.
All right, cool. All right, you gotta tell me twice. Yeah. So and then we also had in football. My Giants, baby. We 2-0. We 2-0. We won our season opener. I think that was the first season opener we won for the first time in 6 years.
That's when we was on live when we were recording.
When we were recording last time, yeah, you may have heard me get a bit excited while we were recording. Yeah. So we're 2-0. It's great to see. Fantasy football season is in full effect. I'm doing pretty good to start. 2-0 in one league, 1-1 in the other league. That was not a strike. That was outside, but okay. But yeah, football's back. It's lit. Basketball should be back soon. We had a couple comebacks. The Jets came back. They was down. I think by like 14 plus, if I'm not mistaken. Came back, won. Miami Dolphins were down to the Ravens. Ravens were
that was Sunday, right?
Yeah, Ravens.
That was when all New York teams won that day.
Yes, all four New York teams won on the same day for the first time
since
2009. And
the Yankees won the World Series.
You know what happened in 2009?
Yeah.
That's crazy though. How it took that long for. You better get there. You better hustle, Stan. Yeah.
Okay, we got one runner on.
All you gotta do is hit the ball hard, bro. But now, yeah, Russell Wilson returned to Seattle with the he's Denver Bronco. They took the L. Not looking too great so far, Denver. Who's doing with the Eagles look pretty good the other night. Jalen Hurts was balling. The Bills are rolling right now. Josh Allen, that pass game was crazy. Stephon Diggs pretty much sealed my fantasy win the other day. He had like 3 touchdowns. Yeah, so I'm excited for football. Very excited. I'm very excited. Very excited. Right now, the Browns and the Steelers are playing. Last time I checked, they were tied at halftime. But now, yeah, that's really about it for football. I can get like so into detail or like games.
How's
and stuff
the Cowboys?
Like that, the Cowboys suck.
Oh,
don't
they play the Giants?
Yeah, we played the Giants this week.
See, I was looking to see.
Yeah, we played the Giants. We played the Giants. We played the Cowboys this week. Yeah, Dak Prescott got surgery on his finger or his hand or something like that.
The guy you
that's the quarterback I drafted in fantasy. That's the second time I draft him and he gets hurt. He already has surgery. They talking about he could be back as near as like in a few weeks. But they shouldn't. Again. Yeah, they shouldn't rush him back. They gotta. It's funny that I use the word rush because they got their backup quarterback's name is Cooper Rush, who's actually did they just pinch hit for Stan?
Pinch run.
A pinch run for Stan. Tim LaCastro better not get caught stealing. Look at him, thirsty. Almost got caught too.
Exactly.
Thirsty. They know we're gonna try to steal it back here. But not yet. My bad. I was just locked into the game. Yeah. So Dallas, they actually won against a Super Bowl team, the Cincinnati Bengals. They actually beat them in their last game. So Cowboys are 1-1. I think the Bengals might be 0-2. I think so.
And you guys are 0-2.
The Giants are
2-0. I mean 2-0. I meant to that. You was about to take my head off.
Yeah. But yeah, that's about it for football. Yeah, I think that pretty much concludes the sports section.
Sports section.
It's a sports podcast, pretty much.
We could go into the gossip section.
Yeah. You want to go into the wachincha?
Now, oh, you know the Queen's crown. You know the diamonds was stolen.
The Castro
South
stole,
Africa?
and he's out. Come on, bro. You gotta be fucking shitting me.
Chain's probably way more than him. What he's waiting for? He's
staying
out
there because he wants them to review it, but they're not gonna review it. Yeah, Aaron Boone's looking to see if give us a replay. I don't even know who's catching for them. I'm saying no, I don't really pay attention to the Red Sox. He got a pretty good jump and still got pegged. Ham might have gotten in the. Yeah, that's close. Yeah, that is close. It's good to keep that tag applied just in case they come off second. And he threw out though, so it was like they was expecting for him to steal. He's safe. He's safe. They better challenge that.
We are ANDREA Culture Podcast. You even get play-by-play.
Yeah, we're live play-by-play just in case you ain't watched the game. Yo, hold on. Before you move on from the Yankees, they called ANDREA back down. They sent him back down.
No, yes, they designated him for assignment.
They sent him back down. We should be packing up Aaron Hicks and his freaking big ass contract.
They be playing my boy ANDREA. I've been saying this for how many years?
The fuck is that? I'm probably looking at. You're right there, bro. What the fuck are you looking at?
Oh, they say he's safe. Yeah. My boy ANDREA.
Yeah, ANDREA, man. Like, even though, like, he had that stretch when he first came up where he was really good, and then he hasn't really shown signs of it since. But, you know, he's still capable. He's still a pretty good player. I felt like, if anything, we could have traded him. We could have traded him and Hicks.
He wanted to be traded.
Got some assets. He asked to be traded, and it's like, yeah, shit on him by keeping him and just like, yeah, we just gonna call you when we need you, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like it's because he could be used every day. He plays like every position. Like,
he could play infield, he could play outfield. Got a pretty good bat. He could be, you know, helping somebody else somewhere. Like, look, he ain't been doing too great with us, but look at Joey Gallo. Joey Gallo's been somewhat turning around with the Dodgers. He got blessed. to leave a freaking great team, first place team, sent to a team with an even better record in first place that got a bunch of MVP. What the hell is that? The catcher slapped his freaking glove on the floor like 5 times. I don't know. That's some sort of sign. Oswaldo Cabrera makes contact, ground out to the second baseman. Tim LaCastro moves over to third. He gets bottom 8, 1 out. We're down by 1 run. Ryan Brazier's pitching for the Red Sox. Yeah, what the hell was that?
I don't know. Red Sox are different, you know that.
or they were shifted to the Bogarts is more towards the second base position. But no, yeah, okay, that concludes the sports thing. I didn't want
sure?
Yeah, I didn't want to forget about the. All right, fly ball to center field. Kike Hernandez throws it in. Oh yeah, Tim LeCastro is safe.
Tie game.
Tie game, baby.
Tie game.
Shout out my boy Harrison Bader.
So
Harrison Bader, this is what, his third game with us, and that's
Judge
like his
has
5th
another
RBI.
at-bat.
This is like his 5th RBI, maybe 4th, 5th RBI. Harrison Bader, like his third game, because he had 3 RBIs the first game. He had an RBI yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. He's got an RBI right now. Shout out Kike, though, representing Puerto Rico at center field.
I like Kike, but not when he's playing for Boston.
You saw that? He's like holding on to Rafael Devers. Damn, that throw wasn't even close, Kike. Come on, bro.
Looking crazy. He better not do that when he plays for Puerto Rico.
Alright, IKF is up. But now, what else we got going on? You was talking about the Queen. The Queen's
the Queen. So, you know how they say, like, you know, why they don't like them is because all the grimy stuff they have done. And they always said that they stole the diamond, like one of the most expensive diamonds from South Africa. But you already know that's what they did back in the day from Africa. They stole their diamonds. So the Queen's crown has a diamond, a gem that's worth like 400 million, and it's 530 carats. So now that she passed away, the South Africans want their diamond back. They requested for it back because it was stolen. Yeah.
That's tough.
Exactly. They ain't getting it back.
They ain't getting it back.
Yo, sad to say it. They were funny. They ain't getting it back. But the Queen's funeral was this week. The family was there. It's mad funny because not Harry. What's that one? William? Prince William. His kids, his daughter. You can see her. You can read her lips, and she's telling the other kid like, "Oh, we have to bow down now."
That's funny. The bow down.
Yeah, it was a couple of things like that. Then they were saying that Prince Harry and his girl wasn't allowed in a certain area because they're not on duty anymore, but they still was allowed. But technically, because they're
there's
not
like mad technical.
duty.
There's like mad technical shit with all that stuff. Like
they be playing them. In other news. What's up with Kanye? I didn't get all the info.
Crazy.
I didn't get what's up with Kanye?
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was about to say your boy Kanye's, in the news again. So he's in the news for 2 different things, right? So let's start first. He ended his partnership with The Gap.
Hot mess.
Right, so the Yeezy Gap apparel line, it was supposed to, right? I guess they agreed to it in 2020. It was supposed to last up to 10 years, and supposedly generate up to $1 billion in annual sales. Mm-hmm. So he went and he ended the partnership because I guess he felt like he didn't like the way they was moving. Because apparently in the contract they agreed on there was going to be Yeezy Gap stores opened. Right? That was something he said was like really going to open a whole Yeezy Gap store. Really. But
meanwhile, they've been closing Gaps here and there.
If that's what was agreed on in the contract and it's signed and all that shit, granted, you know what I'm saying? That should be something that's happening if that was agreed on. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that. And I guess they wasn't letting him control like the pricing of the stuff that they was putting out. Mm-hmm. They went and like made their own prices and then like try to shoot the prices up and stuff like that. Which his stuff is expensive anyway.
Anyway, exactly.
So I don't know if he's trying to make it seem like he was trying to make the stuff more affordable.
I don't know.
Or something like that, but
I just feel he's the common denominator in all these issues, so yeah. I think he's the problem.
But no, he even if I'm not mistaken, he even got one of like the designers from Balenciaga to come help or like work on a collab and stuff like that. So it was like, he got plugs. I think if anything, it was benefiting Gap more than anything. So,
not when they had the clothes in big garbage bags.
Yeah, but that was
a lot of people didn't like that.
That was weird.
A lot of people wasn't feeling that at all. But that's Kanye.
Yeah, he was trying to have
loves
that,
to clown.
He was trying to have that collab on the freaking. He was trying to bring like the designer flavor to it, like a Balenciaga, like all these other designer stuff.
Maybe his clothes be looking like it came from the street anyway.
But yeah, it was, anything easy is gonna sell though. Anything easy is definitely gonna sell. They'll stand in line for it. They'll pay extra for it. They'll pay resale.
But I'm saying when they had it in those big plastic bags, people wasn't feeling it because why they was still in the plastic bags in the middle of the gap.
The hype beast.
Yeah, he's gonna get my money.
Yeah, his lawyer said that Gap left him no choice but to terminate the agreement. Yeah, so he said that the Gap abandoned its contractual obligations. Yep. So.
And then he was also talking about his kids, right?
He apologized to Kim and which is like, bro, y'all grown and shit. Y'all got kids together. You gotta first you're gonna bash her on social media because he was like, which saying you got all right to feel like that. He feels he should have more say in what goes on. Well, they just got a fucking double. Lead off double on the top of the Judge got him.
Out. He's
got
out.
him. No, why you running the second base on Judge, my man? Guess they ain't been watching. Got the cañón. Got the cañón. Yo, that defense in the outfield.
He knew he was out. He wasn't looking like the other player. Like, let's see.
Look at that replay. Off the wall. Played it perfectly right in the hand. Shoot. Look at that.
Because he's as tall as the wall.
Oh my gosh. Straight to the glove. No bounce. Straight rocket. It's a dead duck.
Well, Judge is as tall as right field.
Yeah,
wall.
They might look at that.
They didn't. He left. All
right, he's out.
He went.
So he opened up about co-parenting with Kim Kardashian, and he feels like he should have more say on what his kids go to school and what his kids wear and this and this. It was a point in the media where he referred to Kim letting what's his daughter's name? I always forget. North being on TikTok and makeup and all this shit like that. He tries to have he wants to have a lot of say in what goes on. He wants his kids to go to his school, the Donda Academy that he opened up in LA. He's like, the kids sing gospel and all this other stuff, so he wants his kids to attend there. But I feel like, bro, y'all grown as shit. Y'all got kids. Why y'all can't just speak about this?
Exactly.
Why you always putting y'all fucking shit in the media?
And that's the thing. That's what makes it worse. Because if you sit here and go to court, they're going to be like, oh, this guy is mentally unstable to even deal with these kids or even handle anything that has to do with these kids.
Doesn't do himself any favors.
No.
And Judge is up second in the bottom of the ninth with a tie game. All right, but yeah. So he told, and I think it was an interview with Good Morning America. He says, "This is the mother of my children. I apologize for any stress that I've caused, even in my frustration, because God calls me to be stronger. I need this person," he's referring to Kim, "I need this person to be less stressed and of the best sound mind and as calm as possible to be able to raise those children at the end of the day." Which is facts, but it's like, bro, you be fucking goofing off, bro.
Yeah, it's not like, oh, you can't say, oh, the Kardashians on this and you're acting like a fool on social media.
Yeah, it's like you don't do yourself no favors, bro. Respect to him. He's a hell of an artist. You got a, creative mind. But, bro, come on. You got to stop with the fucking social media shit. It was very funny, though, when he was coming at Skeet, when he was calling him Skeet Davison. They're not even together no more.
Yeah, they're not even together. Psst. On to the next.
Right.
On to the next.
Kardashians on her J-Lo shit.
He left. Didn't he leave Saturday Night Live too?
Yeah, I think so. But didn't he get a tat of like the kid, like the letters or something of the kids? And
then you say he got Kim branded also? Yeah. It's alright.
Guy is crazy.
He got a lot of tattoos anyway. One more doesn't hurt, doesn't bother.
And they got all that money too, so they could just cover that shit up.
He got mad tattoos. And other news, we done with the Kanye. Oh, then he was disrespectful, talking about he ain't arguing with no one.
He ain't arguing with nobody that's that makes less money than him. Or he came off and said, I ain't arguing with nobody that's broken than me or some shit like that.
That's why I can't stand him. So disrespectful.
Hey, at least he don't hold his tongue for nobody.
Disrespectful. It's different. It's a different holding your tongue and being humble.
Professional
And humble. You can come at people anyway, but as long as you're professional and humble, he's nowhere near it, and he clowns people. That's why I don't literally, like I said,
anything
that's hot, you know, if I try to get Yeezy stuff. I'm not gonna say then I don't like them or not, but I ain't supporting him. That's it. You be clowning.
Yes.
Did you hear about the 8th grader in Texas that was beating up his teacher?
No, I did not. What the hell?
Because she confiscated his phone, and he started punching her head
that was the case.
And then hit her head on the table.
Nah, he's wild.
Like, yo, this generation is crazy.
Shit, had that been me, I would have been beating up every teacher. You know how many times they took my phone in school, fucking middle school, high school. Well, not so much in high school.
Why you had it out?
Not so much in high school, but they used to try to like give you detention and shit like that.
Why you used to have it out? Anytime I got something taken away, it's because somebody else had it. I swear. Whether it was
that
my
shit is
iPod,
the worst. I hate that shit.
It wasn't because of me. It was because someone else had it, and that's why I got taken away. And I would have to go to the office like, oh, they'd be like, no, I didn't take anything away from you. No, it was actually my friend that had it out. It's mine.
So yeah, I was trying to be a good friend, let them rock, but they fucked it up.
Word.
You heard about Cardi B?
Oh yeah, that was actually where I was jumping into next. What you gonna talk about? Her pleading guilty?
You could either or, her pleading guilty on that case, or oh my god, any judges on deck. Her visiting the middle school, or her pleading guilty, or maybe you could just.
We could go.
What happened? Which happened first though? The middle school, no.
Well, that trial been from like 20.
No, I know that. I'm saying, but her actually pleading guilty to the charges, was that after? Because I think she went to the school, her former school.
I think it was before her pleading guilty.
Yeah, so I think she went to her former school, which is IS 232 in Morris Heights. Mm-hmm. Went there, and then
she donated some money,
like 100,000.
Yeah, 100,000.
She was asking them if they like music and shit like that. So I guess they probably gonna invest in like a music
program.
Yeah,
because she was like, we should do a music program. But me, like us working at a school, and I get to like hear things like from my friend that actually deals with all like the paper. 100,000 in the school, I don't know, especially a school in the Bronx that doesn't have anything. I don't know how much it's gonna do. I don't know what it's gonna do.
Not to say it like that, but it's just like it's expensive.
A school, right? Because we have less kids. You know how much money we lost? We lost $664,000. Because basically you get $6,000 for every kid in your school as a budget. So, what is $100,000 gonna do a school in the Bronx right about now? That don't have nothing.
People saying she did that like to try to make it look good when she went to court.
I didn't even think about it like that. I'm usually the one to put two and two together. I don't know. I feel like it's good she went. She gave back to the Bronx. I'm glad she gave back to it. I'm not saying like, oh, like, you know, she gave too little, but I'm just saying as what the DOE is looking like right now, there's no money. Like, we work at a school that have stuff, and we already getting short. You know what I mean? Like, imagine a school in the Bronx that I have worked in and that doesn't have nothing. What they gonna do with the 100,000?
Come on, Trivia.
But it's good, you know. I'm glad she did it. I'm glad she gave back to the community, because a lot of people don't give back to the community.
I forget where they came from. I
don't know if you heard that actress Cicely Tyson that died this year. She's like she's an older lady, whatever. She was in a lot of good movies and stuff. But last week they come over here and named the street after her. I'm like, how? Why they naming the street?
Over here where, for our listeners? That's no.
On 101st between Lex and 3rd, they go and name the street after her, right? And I'm like, I didn't even know she was from out here. So, now y'all want to rep that she was from East Harlem, but what did she do for East Harlem that y'all gonna sit here and name her thing? I'm not saying she's not a good actress or anything, but it's just the fact, like, y'all gonna name a street after her that never came back and gave back. You see, Cardi B, if they're going to name a street of Cardi B in the Bronx, I'm be like, okay, cool, because she gave back to her hood. But right now, Judge is about to at bat right now, 9th inning. Let's go.
Bottom 9, 4-4, 1 out. Judge is up.
I don't know. We might have to hear it.
Roger Maris's family's in attendance.
And Judge's family.
Judge has been doing really good at laying off those low pitches, even though they fuck him over and they always call them strikes on him. He's got the most walk-off hits this season, 4 walk-offs.
He needs to be like Vladdy and Yogi Berra that they used to swing at anything, but they used to get hits.
Oh my God, that was right down the middle.
He played himself throwing that down the middle.
Not right down the middle, a little to the right, but that was still like in the center.
All night.
His 7th swing and 5 trips to the plate tonight.
All right, 2 balls, 1 strike. This is the first on the NY Culture podcast. We are live watching Aaron Judge. Potential chance at history here if he hits a walk-off home run. 4-4, tied against Boston, bottom 9. Here we go. Count, 2 balls, 1 strike.
Oh my God!
Shit, my boy swinging for
He
the
would have
fucking
got
fences.
Yo, he would have hit
My boy
that.
swinging for the fences. And he was right over that shit. Change up.
2-2.
Stadium's rocking though. Just make contact, draw a walk something. Oh my God!
Oh, he got it. He
got
it. He got it.
Yeah!
No, he
Oh,
didn't.
this is some bullshit. This is some bullshit. Nah, it's some bullshit. Nah, I want my money back. Nah, I want my fucking money back.
Yo, he got us.
Damn.
Well, he got more at bats. It's still tied.
Damn, I know he tired now. Then he got good contact on that shit.
Though. Oh,
damn, even the way he looked at it. Look at it.
Yeah.
Damn, I thought my boy had it, man. Damn. You know what it is, too? He hit it to center. Center field is type deep.
I don't like the way he catched it. How about
fuck
that?
you, Kike.
Yeah. All right.
But yeah, he put it in probably like the wrong. Oh damn, Rizzo could have hit that. He probably put it in the wrong part of the ballpark.
He was supposed to put it to right field. Right field, that was a home run by 100 feet already. Because that's like 4. What's that? 4 in the middle, center.
The judge is like, damn, I had that shit. Lucky fucks. Damn, I was hyped too.
Back to Cardi B.
Damn. 0-2 count, Rizzo's up. All right, bet. So, yeah, back to Cardi B. She actually pleaded guilty to 3rd-degree assault and 2nd-degree reckless endangerment. She was sentenced to 15 days community service. 10 other charges were dismissed.
If that was you think you would have 15 days community service? But my thing is, like, didn't she lie under oath, though? Because before she said not guilty. Before, like, obviously we had COVID and all of this and made it extend the whole whatever it was, but the trial was about to start, and I guess they gave her that deal, and I think she came to her senses because I just understand she had said she was not guilty before. I don't know, but like I said, she lied under oath. She lied under oath, basically, and now she plead guilty and got 15-day community service. I know if you would have did that, I would have did that. We would have been doing at least a year. Well, you know what she did, right? She sent some girls. She paid some girls.
Yeah, she paid some people to go beat up some girl. I think it was
girls.
It was one of them is the chick that used to mess with 6ix9ine.
Oh, that's actually from over here.
The Jade chick.
The one that's from over here.
Her sister. I don't know if she's over here. I don't care.
There's one from over there.
I think it was her and her sister, if I'm not mistaken, that she paid to get beat up. Damn, my boy really almost had that home run.
This is what happened when people from the hood make it. They still have that hood mentality. That's the problem.
My boy was in his home run trot and all that.
You still stuck on Aaron Judge?
Even Roger Maris's family thought it was gone. But now, yeah, and And a little bit more sad news. Rapper PNB Rock was killed at Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles in L.A., which is fucking sucks. It's definitely all the fake fans come out the woodwork now that he's gone. But I was rocking his shit since like high school, no cap. Like was it R&B 3? I still listen to that shit to this day. R&B 3, I could listen to that shit from top to bottom, to Feeling Like Diddy, What You Want, No Time, Ballin', Who Changed, Jealous with Fetty Wap, that whole shit. I listen to that shit. Definitely very talented, have flow, bars, different.
Another rapper.
Yeah, it's the same. It was like similar to like Pop Smoke. You know what I'm saying? Post your location on social media. People, people's haters, people's fucking.
I feel somebody's following him because
it's hard to. I know. I think it was planned.
You can't be like, oh, it posted a location. It doesn't take you mad long to eat waffles. When they posted, they already had their food. You get what I'm trying to say? So it's like how you gotta.
Why are you posting chicken and waffles though? Nah, fucking.
No, it's not that, but it's like, all right, I feel like this is how they see it also. Like, if I'm I'm not a celeb, but if I'm a celeb and I'm going to some spot like the Waffle House, I'm going to promote the Waffle House because now people's going to want to go there because celebrities went there.
Everybody know what Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles is.
But
everybody knows what that is. I ain't post, there's no need to. And then you had 6ix9ine trolling ass post on social media. He died over waffles. Like, bro,
he just tries to be relevant.
Stay in your lane.
Like, you not hiding.
Yeah,
like you're not hiding. But people was getting at his girl, and I feel like it's not the time to be getting at his girl.
Yeah, it's kind of.
And we in the era where that's what people do. They post where they at. You know what I'm trying to say? This is what people do. And
my first reaction was like, why would she do that?
But it's like, people saying that, and like Nicki Minaj came and said something like, yo, worry about yourself in the first place. Worry about yourself, your man and your brother. How about worry about that? That's another story. But it's just like, I seen him coming at this girl like she didn't just lose her man.
Yeah.
And it's a simple, I'm not saying people shouldn't, like, if you're in a high state like that or whatever, you shouldn't post like that. And if you have issues, you shouldn't post where you at. And two, I feel like LA is not a good place at all.
He did an interview too. Did an interview too before he passed and said somebody had like tried him.
Yeah.
When he was with his girl and his kid, and he just got up out of there. Like,
it's crazy. I feel like when in this age and time or whatever, you need to have security. Like, people be like, oh, you're Hollywood because you have security. But I'd rather have security and be safe, and y'all think I'm Hollywood, than me not have security and I'm dead because people be trying. But yeah, I just felt that people was coming at the girl. I just felt like people was coming at the girl at the wrong time. Like, I'm not saying it was okay for her to post, but it's just it's not the right time at all.
But yeah, it's like, it's hard to say because we're not famous, or like we're not constantly with somebody that's famous. But it's like, come on, like, was that really necessary for you to really go and post the chicken and waffles? Like,
that's this generation though. People post where they
at. We'll go out and post that we somewhere eating, but we not famous. We not.
But that's the thing. It's
more common now.
That goes back to what I said. People be having that same mentality, and they be forgetting that they're famous. Like I said, Cardi B did that dumb stuff. It's like you still had that her mentality, knowing that you're famous. What's going on?
He didn't tag up to us.
But yeah, so it's just like that. You still have that mentality that you're regular, but you're not. You're in a different status right now.
Yeah, it sucks. He was born December 9th, 1991. He died at the age of 30.
It's crazy.
He was inspired.
Left 2 kids.
He was inspired to make music at age 19 after hearing Drake's album "Take Care." You know, my boy motivated. And, a lot of people. Drizzy Drake.
Yes.
Told his very own.
Yeah, that's what the young generation. See, he was born in 91.
I mean, he could have still been inspired by Hove.
Nah, it's the young generation. But, they don't expire. They get inspired by Drake.
But now, yeah, so he damn, that sucks. So I guess they were just there eating. I guess somebody just runs in I don't know if they tried to rob him or whatever, or they just came up
First
and did
they said they tried to rob him.
So I guess, they tried to rob him, and I don't know.
Wait, we talk about her posting.
I'm giving my shit up.
You talk about her posting. How about people posting him literally fighting for his life on the floor?
Yeah,
like,
was wrong.
That's wrong. That's wrong. Everybody coming at the girl, but y'all not coming at the people who post stuff like that. Because of my group chat,
they like, yo, I think it's in my group chat. I saw it on Facebook, like, nah, not PNB. So I'm like, what the hell? So me, honestly, whenever I see something like on Facebook, I can never like feel like it's official. So I'll go to Twitter and I'll type in like whatever, and then you could usually see if that topic is trending or whatever. And I saw it was trending, so I'm like, oh shit, it might be for real. Then I go, the first thing is like popular posts, and the second one's recent. All I did was scroll down like 2 times on popular, and it was a video of him on the floor bleeding out.
Tony is trying to, like, y'all getting at the girl. Y'all need to get at the people who's posting. Like,
yeah, that's slum.
It's like your family members are gonna sit there and have to see that. You get what I'm trying to say? They go on the social media at that time. It's
circulating, and that's OD whack.
It's horrible.
Nah, rest
but
in
then
peace
it's
to him,
I feel
man.
like people recording is like a gift and a curse because.
Oh, speaking of recording, I got something I forgot to.
Okay, so I think we're talking about the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
So like that, like maybe a person who recorded got some evidence. You know what I'm trying to say? So it's like a gift and curse. That's like when
the restaurant should hopefully have like some type of footage.
But that's like when the guy in the train this year in Brooklyn, there was no cameras on the train, but the people who recorded stuff because the cameras wasn't working at the stations. Like, I don't understand. That's another story. As much money as they charge.
Now,
but but the thing is that they got evidence because of the people who recorded. So it's like a gift and a curse. But now they said we're gonna have cameras in the train. I don't know after how many years they finally came to their senses. After how many people have sexually harassed people on the train or did worse things. Now we gotta have cameras. It took how many years for that?
So now they're talking about they're gonna install cameras at NYC subway cars. It's like, bro, now, like all the shit that
been going on. I guess it's because it's getting worse. I feel like I don't think it's no. I guess it always been bad, but I feel like after the pandemic, it just went to a different notch. It went up a little notch. See how many people got pushing the train tracks.
Yeah, we're
lately. It's just been crazy.
So they're gonna put 2 cameras in each of the city's 6,455 subway cars.
Are they gonna work?
So I guess man, let's see how that goes.
That's the question, how they gonna work? Because remember they had cameras in those stations when that happened, when the guy like fake bombed the train, and the cameras didn't work at the station.
Yeah, so quotes from I guess the press conference. I guess they held like a little conference. You're going to be caught if you conduct any activity, whether it's an aggressive act or whether it's a violent crime. You think Big Brother is watching you on the subways? You're absolutely right. That is our intent. That is going to give people great peace of mind. Still not going to be on the train. People still not going to be on the train feeling safe. My mom don't even be feeling safe on the train. She gets on the train, and the train station got people sleeping there. Or before you walk in the train station, people smoking, hide up, acting a fool. You get on the train, people looking suspect. So yeah, my mom don't even be feeling safe on the train. You don't even like the train
at all.
Yeah, it's just so easy for shit to pop off. It's like I could be on a platform. Nobody's gonna like if I'm on the platform, there's nobody there to help save me. Who you see breaking up all these fights and all this shit? Other people that's riding the train.
My thing is my theory always been not my theory.
You should not feel safe on the train. I feel
in
like
the train something popped off. Where are you going? There's nowhere to go.
Yeah, you're enclosed in the fucking.
To go. Is you're done.
I see people freaking bickering, and we in New York. Everybody's rude. People want to be all on top of you. People want to bump into you, not say nothing. Hey, stay at third. What the fuck is he doing? We safe. Walk off, baby. Yes, sir. That's game. That's Marlon Gonzalez too. Marlon Gonzalez pitch ran. Let's go. Who got that hit? No way. Donaldson? Yeah, my God.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't he get a walk-off in his first game with us?
That's what I say. Didn't he have one recently? I thought it was recently.
Yeah, didn't he hit a walk-off grand slam?
I don't remember if it was a grand slam. I know he had something. If it was Michael K playing, he would have told us.
Yep, he did hit a walk-off grand slam. My boy Marvin Gonzalez was hustling at home.
Mm-hmm.
Another win, another walk-off.
Don't we clinch today?
We
clinched playoff berth. I think they said that we needed one more
They
win.
said somebody else had to lose, and then
I don't want playoff berth. I want the East.
you know it's gonna be interesting too. Braves and the Mets, who's gonna end up in?
They played last.
They got a
last
series
games.
at the end of the season.
That's playoffs.
To see who's gonna, I guess, be in first place, and I think the other team might be in the wild card.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like you gotta face the Dodgers, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. I think whoever makes wild card, if they go on from the wild card, I think they gotta play the Dodgers.
Yeah.
And I don't think. I mean, they both good teams, but you want to see the Dodgers like in the NLCS, like
not in
later
the first,
on. I don't think you want to see them in the.
Said it wrong.
Look at Judge's mom. Everybody's reactions to it almost being a home run. The wind just need. If there was a little more windy and it would have carried, it would have been perfect.
Today it was type windy.
I'm saying if it was a little bit more windy, it would have carried, would have been good.
Well, the Mets played them October 30th. The Mets played them September 30th, September 1st, and September 2nd.
Should be a good series.
That's to the playoffs before the playoffs.
But not yes. It's pretty much a wrap. Really,
wrapping it up. Oh, I had one more bochinche.
But,
Adam Levine got caught doing dirt.
well, shit, if we're gonna talk about Adam Levine, might as well talk about Ime Udoka too, the head coach of the Boston Celtics.
He cheated on Nia Long.
Yeah.
Yo, what's going on? So Adam Levine, what is it? She's a model. Her name is Sumner.
I haven't read into it. I've just been seeing memes.
So Sumner, that's her name. I remember because he basically hit her up like, oh, I was
something
thinking
about her body or something, right?
He hit her up basically saying, because his girl's pregnant, like, oh, I was thinking of naming my daughter Sumner. Like, what? Yo, trifling.
Boy is wild.
Trifling. So basically they just been DMing on like Instagram or whatever, and she came out talking because according to her, her friend found the messages and was gonna expose her, so she was like, she'd rather just come out and say it or whatever. Yeah. So he's just been DMing her. Now some other girls came out saying the same thing. Like, I think like 4 other girls. This is just me summarizing it. But yeah, the messages with the girl is crazy. According to them, like, they never hooked up. It's just been social media or DM thing. He came out with a statement the other day. And what did he say? He said, a lot is being said about me right now, and I want to clear the air. I use poor judgment in speaking with anyone other than my wife in any kind of flirtatious manner. I did not have an affair. Nevertheless, I crossed the line during a regrettable period in my life. In certain instances, it became inappropriate. I have addressed that and have taken proactive steps to remedy this with my family. My wife and my family is all I care about in this world. To be this naive and stupid enough to risk the only thing that truly matters to me was the greatest mistake I could ever make. I will never make it again. I take full responsibility. We'll get through it, and we will get through it together. That was his statement. So the media been going crazy on him. The memes,
been mad memes, yeah.
Because basically he basically said he never had an affair. Like, it's not cheating, but basically they're saying that you cheated because you were still DMing somebody else and being flirtatious and saying whatever inappropriate things, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's what's going on with Adam Levine. And the thing, I know after that the girl posted something like, she posted someone get this man a dictionary. I guess because he said he never had an affair. That's why she said that.
Oh, yeah, and other affair news, Boston Celtics head coach Ime Udoka, he just recently coached the Boston Celtics to the NBA Finals in his first season on the job. Pretty impressive. He's been suspended for the entire 2022-2023 season for violating the team's code of conduct. They announced it earlier today, his suspension. So he had a consensual affair with somebody that worked for the team or the organization. And
he cheated on Nia Long.
Yeah. Is it Nia or Nia?
Nia.
Yeah. Sure.
I heard him talking about it on the radio this whole
Yeah, but
week.
J. Cole when he said it in his song, he said Nia Long.
Nia Long.
I was too young for.
Yeah, he did say that like that. But today on the radio they were saying Nia, so I don't know.
I think it might be Nia.
Yeah, maybe. Well, yeah, the radio. I be getting a lot of my sources from there.
Hey,
so
boy Rosenberg and all.
Yeah, actually, Rosenberg had like a good thing he said.
Yo, Rosenberg, if you gonna wear them Jackie Robinson dunks, you gotta wear a shirt that match, my brother. You got too much money to be looking like that in these streets. That's all I gotta say.
Leave my boy Rosenberg alone. Whoa. That you made me forget. It had something that Rosenberg said. Alright, so Rosenberg said this. It was for Nia Long, or was it for Adam Levine? No, it was the whole Adam Levine thing. He basically said, if he's like, when you like let's say you're talking to somebody or whatever, and you're in a relationship or whatever, he said if in your mind repeat those words to someone, I can't even get it right. He said, I don't know, it came to my head. You brought up, I said radio, you brought up Rosenberg.
Yeah, it's your
but
boy.
this is what he said. He said, like, in that situation that you're sitting there talking to someone, entertaining someone, in your mind, think of saying those same words to someone from your significant other's family and see how it makes you feel. And then there you'll know that you're doing the wrong thing. That's what he said. I was like, oh, Rosenberg got something good. Because he was saying he'd been in those situations again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because, he just went through a divorce and now he's engaged.
Congrats to Rosenberg.
Mm-hmm.
Must be nice to be working for all these freaking companies on TV for multiple different companies. And
they always coming for him.
So what's up, though?
He living his dreams. For real. With his dog. So we have to end the podcast on a bad note with another hurricane hitting Puerto Rico.
I'm tired of this shit.
Hurricane
Was it
Fiona.
5 years apart?
Yeah,
from
literally.
The last one?
5 years after.
Like almost exact,
Maria.
Right?
Almost exact, because this one hit on Sunday.
Yeah, I remember you sent me the memory.
Yeah.
That you made a post about it, and it was like on the same day.
Yeah, this one hit on Sunday, though, on the 18th, and Maria hit on the 20th.
Because they're close.
Yeah, but they don't have power, things like that. So Puerto Rico never recovered after Maria. The electricity got messed up after Maria. Like, Puerto Rico has never been a place where the light always goes out. Like, that's something that happened like in DR. You got it, like, at a certain time light goes out. PR was never like that. After Maria, it's become that any little thing, the light goes off, the electricity is a mess. So now they don't have no power. Like 100% of the island, they have no power off of this hurricane that was Category 1 hurricane. The same hurricane hit Dominican Republic at Category 2, and only 7% of the island electricity was off. So that's how you know the hurricane is not the problem. Obviously, it's the way
hurricane is the problem, but also the problem
is the way Puerto Rico is being handled, how it's being taken care of. And this, you know what I like? I'm not saying it should have happened or whatever. So recently, Bad Bunny dropped his video / documentary to his song that you like.
Mm-hmm.
What's the name of the song? El Apagón.
El Apagón?
Yeah. So do you know what Apagón means?
No, I do not.
It means blackout.
Oh yeah, I do. You know how I know that? Because I was on ANDREA Exclusive Media Instagram page and I found out.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I did mention that.
Yeah, that's what. So I pay attention.
So basically in the documentary he talks about like the electricity issues that Puerto Rico is having and all of that. But I feel like now that people are more in tune because he put this up and put this into light, now they really see, now the storm hit, this hurricane hit, now they really see what's really going on, if that makes sense. So it actually tied, you know, I'm not saying it should have happened, but I'm just saying they see what Bad Bunny was talking about. But if you ever listened to the Bad Bunny song, you could have told he was all talking about politics and everything. Just now the documentary brings it to light.
Well, people remember it's Puerto Rico.
Yeah, that's all they can. They don't hear anything he says.
Mm-hmm.
Like he talks a lot of stuff. Oh, you already know.
New York, baby.
New York. But you know, he really hits a lot of like political points in that song. Even like he says a part that he says not everybody wants to be Latino, like stuff, you know, like there's certain things he says in that song, and it's true because how many people you know like Bad Bunny that's not even Spanish? Like my favorite part when he be like that JJ Barrera got a chip before LeBron. That's, I don't know, that's one of my favorite parts of the song. And it's not like I hate LeBron, but it's just something I like from the song.
And so the hurricane also hit DR, and then after DR, it made its way into Turks and Caicos.
Yeah, a couple of places. But PR is just fragile right now.
Well, Michael Jackson said, "What I want to say is that
they really care about us." For real, like, yo, they treated PR crazy, and everybody like asking for money. Money never, I think, even made it there. Half of it, everybody who donated to FEMA, they even say now, don't give nothing to FEMA, to the Red Cross, because they ain't gonna get it. So it's bad. I remember I even did an event for Puerto Rico. Did it with the wrong person. I can tell you that for a fact. Even if I was to donate something, I will have to do it to a right source, because after doing it with someone, never again. On that note,
yeah, we love Puerto Rico. It's funny, I'm wearing actually one of the shirts that you made.
My culture reality shirt.
Yeah, you know, always representing. You got the Puerto Rico flag on the left arm. And now I just grabbed this shirt on my way to work this morning.
Oh, yeah. What else is on the shirt?
When I wasn't in my PJs. You tell me. You made the shirt.
It says, it's like a math equation, and it has Taino, African, Spaniard, and then under it says 100% Puerto Rican.
100% Puerto Rico, baby. That's right.
100% Puerto Rican. So yeah, because I feel like a lot of people forget what Puerto Ricans are mixed with and why they look so different. Where a person, it could be white and blue eyes, like earlier, and you can have someone who's dark and they could be cousins. You got it? Like
earlier, my mom was like, "He's Puerto Rican." I was talking about Geek and so he looks white. I mean, he's Puerto Rican.
So it's just crazy, but that even ties into like, I actually wanted to speak about this because you know it's Hispanic Heritage Month, but yes, I know I'm trying to wrap it up. But
we could start with that next episode.
Okay.
Yeah, we do have the whole month.
We do.
The rest of the month, at least.
Well, it's until October 15th.
Oh, so we got some time.
Yeah, so we'll talk more about that. But let me just hit this part. It's just the fact how when certain people be like, oh, Dominicans are black, Puerto Ricans are black, or then the whole Afro-Latino thing. I don't like the term Afro-Latino. I'm going to be for real. I say it, or I've said it since it first came out, because I feel like you're already dividing us. We already get treated, Latinos as itself get treated like crap, if that makes sense. Then you're going to sit there and divide us even more, if that makes sense. What happened?
Actually, question of the day.
So my question of the day was,
before we
Latino or Latinx? That's the question of the day.
Is that supposed to be like a gender neutral term? Or?
Yes, that's supposed to be a gender neutral term. The Latinx.
Everything has to be gender neutral now.
And to me, it doesn't make sense because at the end of the day, you're not out here calling yourself American X.
Yeah.
Doesn't make sense because, and then it goes deeper because in the Hispanic, it depends. Like I said last time, I don't know which one to identify yourself: Hispanic, Latin, Spanish, whatever. But in the language, it's always a feminine and masculine word. That's the way the language is. Not like in America where American is just American. But if you used to say American in Spanish, it's Americana or Americano. That's just the way the language is. So now you want to put Latinx. You could just say Latino and it's gender. Usually when it's a masculine word, it's gender neutral.
I had no idea about the term until you brought it up to me. And then I saw somebody walking in the street with it on their shirt.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
That's my thing with I'm not a fan of it. As you can see, I'm not a fan of a lot of things. I'm not, like I said, I'm not a fan of the Afro-Latino thing because I feel like you're just dividing us. And like I said, like when someone sits there and be like, oh, you're black too. It's not like, oh, we're not saying we're not black. It's basically saying, when you say that, it's like you're taking away the culture from them. There's a difference, like, even Jamaicans, you sit here called Jamaican black, they're gonna sit there and be like, no, I'm not black, I'm Jamaican, because it's the difference. When you think about black, you think about African American. You get what I'm trying to say? Or you I'm not, we all know we have the black in us. It's part of the culture, it's part of your DNA. But it's just like when you say it, it's like you're taking the culture from us, if that makes sense. That's my theory. I'm already talking too much about it. But next episode, we'll speak on Latino and Latinx. That's the question of the day.
Latino gang.
So it's a wrap?
That sound like J Balvin.
It's a wrap?
Not yet. Before we sign off, we just want to send all our love to Puerto Rico. We both love Puerto Rico.
You're looking bad right now. A lot of places looking bad.
You got mad family in Puerto Rico.
Where my family from, thank God, like they didn't have a lot of damage. It's not that flooded. But the light issue, there's no light, there's no water though.
Yeah, it sucks.
That's the problem. Luma, the name of the company is Luma. Luma sucks, by the way. They need Continent. That's what they need.
Word. Well, nice. Definitely send love to Puerto Rico. Send our best wishes. Hopefully they can get some help soon.
Hopefully they get the right help because we have a different president. Not the president that went through toilet paper at them when they was over there. No, paper towels when he went to visit them.
Yeah, but that's a wrap for this week's episode. We'll be back next week. Make sure you like and subscribe. You can follow at NY Culture Podcast on Instagram. Link in the bio will take you to our direct links on your preferred platform. Leave a like, leave a subscribe, leave a review. Whenever we drop our little preview videos, you repost it, tag us, we'll repost it. Other than that, I'm out of here.
Over and out.
You not New York if you don't dance when the call blast. It's time to turn up the New York Culture Podcast. From music to culture, the fashion lane. From the sports to the food, to showtime on the train. And what's that? It's the New York Culture Podcast. And what's that? It's the New York Culture Podcast. And what's that?